Greetings, Keechlings. Keechprime here with my live reaction of UnOrdinary, Chapter 221, or episode. Last chapter we had Arlo, the news of Arlo returning to the safe house. John's not happy about it. When's John ever happy anymore? Icing goes to, what is her name? Whip Lady. What is her name? I can't even really pronounce it even when I'm looking at it. So it's like Cersei, something like that. And like the propaganda that John has been making her publish in the paper. She's starting to like, I'm nobody's puppet. So, And let's see what else. Oh, yes. It was that was a recap of the previous chapter. So I won't even worry about that. But, yeah. John's feeling kind of cornered, it seems like, he's starting to reflect on what people said, and it's like, the whole, like, why don't you focus on your own problems, Serafina had told him, and all that kind of stuff, and he's like, I'm not the one who's wrong, it's you who are wrong. Kind of like that Simpsons meme where Skinner's like, maybe it's I'm not out of touch. It's the children who are out of touch. Anyway, walking down the hall with Zeke, his lackey. People are reading the paper. Wilston medical staff overwhelmed. Doc's statement. And he just grabs the paper right out of the person's hand. I'm out. Curfew policy updates, weekly reading list, scores number 1. Let's see, where's my damn article? Oh, yeah, she kind of crumbled that up. This ain't gonna go well, but this is what I figured was going to happen last chapter, that he would find out, and yeah. She's all alone, not that anyone could really save her. She seems like, she hears the door. Cicely, that's it. It's not Cersei. She's like, oh, crap. Exhales. Can I help you, John? What the hell is this? Where's the article I told you to write? I didn't think it was necessary, so I decided not to publish it. How many times have I told you? I decide everything around here. Bah, I don't know what I was trying to pronounce. What makes you think you have a say in anything? Well, then that kind of defeats the purpose of her having this job, and you should just take the job. That might actually become a point when, like, it's like, I'm the king of this school, I'm the, like, council president, student council president, I'm the head of the newspaper, I'm the captain of every sports team, even though they seemingly don't play sports that I've ever noticed. All those kinds of things. It's like, because I am all, kind of deal. But yeah, why doesn't he just do that? Because I've been the press lead for 3 years, and I know what's best for the newspaper and its integrity. The article you requested makes us look extremely desperate, and excuses. The safe house is this close to collapsing. This close. He's getting those, bags under the eyes, look. Now you want to help them? John, calm down. I'm not... Shut up. Have you forgotten where you got this job from? Yeah, because you literally gave it to her. Everything you have right now is because of me. And now she's remembering the stab wounds. It's like, yes, also like those scars. And then he walks away, he slaps her, all these things she's remembering. It's like, yes, all the things you've given me. All the things. Then by all means, take everything back. I don't need them. And she's walking out. He ain't happy. Cicely. I swear I don't know how to pronounce this name. Don't fucking test me right now. And he still hasn't done... Zeke's like, whoops. He's blocking the way. Zeke, move. Sorry, ma'am. No can do. Uh-oh. So, Even after everything I gave you, you'd still turn on me. Everyone always does. You really don't get it, John. Why don't you stop treating all your allies like garbage? Maybe then you'd actually start... Oh, she got cut off. Even though that's exactly what you are. Uh-oh. He's got his power activated. Garbage. Johnny, when will you come back to the light? I get that he's not completely in the dark, but it's just like the way he does things. It's just not... A little force would have been fine to get certain points across. Because, like, as long as he was the strongest, but if he was up in front about it, not be the Joker and everything. It's like, I think he might have been able to have some kind of change here at the school, and then maybe that could branch out to other schools. It wouldn't be a very fast process, but, you know. But no, I think he made a few missteps, and he continues to make it worse with some of his actions. And now he's walking towards her. He's about to lay the smack down. John, what are you doing? I think she's activating her power now, and you're about to get a whooping. Let's see. And we changed scenes to Arlo and Remy. This might be a bit too early, but I was thinking of organizing an event for the safe house. Like what? Like a day out in town, or a weekend trip. I mean, that could be nice. You know, something that will give the members a change of scenery. Sounds like a good idea. Check with Mr. Keene, see if he'll open, or if he's open to it. Okay, then. Yeah, then I will. Uh-oh, who's this? Who this? Oh, it's John. And Zeke. So, he's taking out the newspaper, and now he's taking out the safe house. All in one. Which, you know what? He's gonna get his ass expelled. It's like, Remy's very tense, clenching her fist, but Arlo's there to support. John, what is it? Excuse me. What the... good lord, that muffin, it wants to make a guest appearance. What the fuck are you planning, Arlo? Oh, yeah, I forgot. He thinks Arlo's using the safe house to turn against him because he was former king. Oh, Lord, now my nose. Don't you hate it when just everything wants to... Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. How about some context? You joined the safe house just to spite me. This again? Look, I have my own personal reasons for rejoining the safe house. It's got nothing to do with you, so rest assured, I'm not planning anything. You can't really expect me to believe that something like you would actually give a shit about the safe house. We both know the school prefers you over me. You did this to leverage power. Literally, no. He couldn't leverage power if he wanted. You literally have more power. Because that's how your society works, you lunkhead. Because all you care about is getting your title back. If he really wanted his title back, he'd confront you until he won. Which may never happen, but he might try. No, that isn't true. Don't worry, I'm not interested in your position. I've moved on. Even Remy's kind of got, like, giving him the stink eye of, like, Come on, Remy, let's go. Wait. Oh, that's John's aura. I thought he had copied somebody, which maybe he had, I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. Walking away. That's it. What did you think? He's moved on. Moved on. What are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and he grabbed Arlo's hand. You think you can just move on? Good Lord, John. I swear. What about me, huh? You did this to me. I mean, sure, he attacked you once and you beat his ass, but then it's like... you didn't take the position of king for a good while. So, you made me like this. No, he just maybe reawoken what once was. You piece of shit. Now you want to act like nothing happened? When you started all of this? This is all your fault. And Arlo's just kind of like, yes, I did start all of this. I can't undo it, so I've paid my price. Yeah, he lost his position. He's been humiliated on a couple occasions. One more secret than others. And yeah. You wanted to destroy me? Humiliate me? You wanted the throne? The school? You got all of that. I have nothing left to give you. He wrenches his hand out. And you know what, John? You're still wrong about one thing. This wasn't all my fault. The way you are now, it wasn't all because of me. I mean, this is true. Don't forget. You're the one who throws a fit whenever something doesn't go your way. Well, that's me too. Except I usually become more self-destructive instead of outwardly destructive. Then he punching Arlo earlier on in the series, back when he still had the the helmet hair. That's what I meant. You're the one, and now when he took out Ison as Joker, and there's Blake, and there's Remy, who gave others a reason to avoid you. And now in the safe house, and you're the one who's stuck in denial. And there's poor Seraphina, and tossed away your only friend. I mean, all these points are true. How about you start facing your own problems? Okay, there's that line again. Instead of vilifying all the people around you. No. I can't. And now he's thinking about middle school, New Boston. You're all just as fucked up as I am. I'm not brave. I'm not compassionate. These things I'm also at times. There he is, taking out his friends from middle school and just beating the ever-loving shit out of them, along with the rest of the class. You're all monsters. I hurt a lot of people. I like that he's getting like a duality in his monologuing, or inner monologue. Just like me. I'm a bad person. He's starting to accept it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, never mind. You're all just like me. Yes, you're all little monsters. I mean, society made you little monsters. Don't act like some sort of Saint Arlo. Shut the fuck up. Whatever. I have nothing left to say to you. He's starting to walk away again. Is John gonna attack him from behind? He looks like he wants to. He's just staring at the two of them. Don't walk away. Where are you going? Wait. He's extending his aura, but oh my god, don't fucking tell me he can copy people's powers now without them activating them. Oh Lord, if he does that, that is the darkest evolution he could take with his powers, because then literally he could just be like, if you actively try to fight him or not, he can still just destroy you. Because that's like your biggest like defense against him. Like if you could learn martial arts and stuff, you could maybe fight somewhat on par with him without activating your power. But then when you resort to your power, you just give him more, more to use against you. But if he can do that without you even activating it, good Lord, get back here. And he's extending it to Arlo. Or no, wait. Those are the whips. That's from That's not his aura. So he did have someone copied. It was Sicily. I realized it now. But still, that would be an interesting evolution for his powers, would it not? But Arlo's turning around. It's like wrapping around his arm. And one looks like it's about to put his stomach. Okay, it's made its grip. Ugh. John, what more do you want? I didn't say you could leave. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. Okay. John was starting to come around. At least in his head. He was starting to see, like, what he's saying opposed to what, he truly feels. But sadly, that was not enough. He's still, a bit power hungry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. I haven't really sneezed a whole lot the last few weeks. I'm surprised all of a sudden. Must be because spring's around the corner. But anyway, so yeah, he's kind of got like, his outer feelings and his inner feelings. They're starting to actually split. Because up until this point, since, his big change, they've been in alignment. So maybe that's a good point. It may take some time, before they fully separate, and then maybe even, one wins out over the other. But we'll see. So that happened. He's now attacking Arlo, even though Arlo is right. It's like, I've given you everything. My title, my pride, all that good stuff. So it's like, what more do you want? And it was just because it's like, who told you could walk away kind of deal. And it's like, he hasn't done anything. He's not planning on attacking you. He wouldn't win anyway. So it's like, I don't... And that John could easily beat most of this school. And has, for that matter. Or a good chunk of it. So it's like, I don't know why he thinks he would ever be threatened. Really, his biggest threat is the frickin' principal. We've literally seen what the principal can do to him. So it's like, I'd be more worried about that than, an uprising from the students. Because most of them, to be honest, don't seem like they really want to mess with him. Especially after he took out all the royals like they were nothing. So, I don't even think some of the mid-tiers and stuff would even want to try and fight against him. So it's like, you would literally have like a handful of people. It wouldn't even be like New Boston again. If it were to happen. Where, like you had the whole class unified against him. This time it would be like all the high tiers at best. And that's probably not even saying much. Because I don't even know if most of the high tiers would even want to fight him. Like Arlo maybe, but he's saying he doesn't. But if, push come to shove, him, Remy, Ison, Sicily, Serafina would jump in there. Hell, that actually might be when she comes back into the picture, back at school. She's supposed to be helping her sister and everything while getting her powers back. Well, what if that's when she shows up with her powers back and she stops the fighting? Literally, with stop time. So, but I don't know. And then, let's see. The day trip thing for the, like a day trip, a weekend trip kind of thing. That could be fun. For the, a change of scenery, as they said. So, interesting. I wouldn't have necessarily thought for this particular kind of club, but it works. Excuse me. But, yeah. Try to think of anything else. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what happened to Sicily because, like, she likely got stomped, for especially considering he has her powers right now. So she did fight back. And we all know, as I've already discussed, you fight back, you've really lost. And you'll lose hard. So, but yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen now. I assume she's been completely taken off of the newspaper team now, which then just means she'll likely just become another, member of the safe house or something, or maybe she'll just become a free agent, helping out where she can. Maybe do her own, newspaper or something. I don't know. Or become like a deep throat kind of guy, or kind of person where, she starts secretly reporting on stuff and then gives unanimous tips and stuff to the paper so that she's still involved, but she's giving the truth from first-hand accounts. So that could be an interesting turn for her character. But yeah, I think that's about all I really have to say about the chapter, unless I'm just forgetting something. I'm probably forgetting something. But anyway. Also, I want to know what the doc's statement was in the paper, but we didn't get that. I assume maybe he will do something about the medical equipment and stuff, because, there's funding for it. He could easily get it, and maybe that would help him, heal the students faster so he doesn't actually have to deal with them as much. So, but we'll have to wait and see how well that turns out. I actually thought the paper was going to say, new medical equipment coming to Wellston, or something like that, which could be the case in the article. We just haven't really seen, but it mostly just seemed to be the influx of students constantly coming in, and he's pissed off. So, yeah. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out all my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. I'm on the road to 500 subs, so 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, I'm tired of John. Come on, man. Also, I'm just tired. That's why this is late. Bye!